Hello, thank you. I had the pleasure of spending the last 6 months of last year in Rwanda and enjoying the beautiful country and seeing the fabulous people. But what I saw that I appreciated the most was Rwanda's focus on the future, but specifically on technology. Even driving through the Nungwe forest, you could see the fiber optics going in the ground. Along those lines, there is a necessity for power. I would like to see what Rwanda wants to do about that. There is a factory in the southern part of Wisconsin, which is just north of here, about 50 miles, that is manufacturing batteries that are about the size of the podium that can house power for up to 3 days. They're solar-based batteries, and it could bring power to the rural parts of Africa. It could encourage more education for children based on the fact that they would not be left in the dark. I think that's an opportunity that in the future, I'd love to see, Mr. President, that you would go and see that factory and possibly connect with that as a resource. And secondly, to encourage business within Rwanda from outside, what is your perspective or your involvement in creating a Eastern African visa program so that you pay one visa fee for entrance and can travel amongst the countries?
Well, first of all, I'd like to just let everyone recognize the struggle that Rwanda went through. We went through a struggle here, and one of the key leaders of that was Jesse Jackson, and we need to thank him for us even being in here today to have this meeting. My name is Rod Brown, and I'm Vice President of Lutheran Social Services. We provide 1 out of 50 people in this country services to empower themselves. Have about 145,000 employees, 16-something billion in revenue. But I'm not here for that today. I'm here because of my wife, Florianne, who's Rwandan, who started 5 years ago building a children's village called Nibikuri's Children's Village in Niamata, and she's opening up the first phase of it. And she and I brainstormed the other day about wouldn't it be nice if we added another project, a research institute to address post-traumatic stress disorders and become the intellectual capital in the Eastern Union for helping empowerment, psychological issues, post-trauma disorder. So we open our hearts to say if that's something that the government of Rwanda would like to partner with us on and look at the viability, we'd love to figure out who we need to talk to on that. Thank you.
I remember the one, Bahati, yes, Paul, ubu witwa abagabo ntabwo ukiri Bahati ngira ngira ngo ni ijambo ryiza yavuze ryo gusobanura agaciro n'ibindi n'ibyo yanyuzemo ngira ngo byumvikanaga so ndagira ngo mushimire. Martha, Ethiopia, from Ethiopia, the invitation is still open. And we are looking forward that you and the team you can put together can visit our country and identify where we can work together. You are most welcome. And I'm sure the women of Rwanda will benefit from that and will be eager to work with you. So that is well appreciated. Kabandana, ku bana baba barasigaye bonyine, the children who don't have parents and who may want to trace back their roots or relatives and how they can I think there are ways to deal with this. There are different organizations, departments that can help. But since you are here in the United States, the embassy can be very helpful. If they got your details, then they would link you with the Ministry of Gender and Family Promotion and Development and other groups that can help you in getting what you need addressed. Then Nadine, how to become Rwandan again. For me, I think you are still Rwandan. If you have acquired a different citizenship, that has not yet taken away your citizenship to Rwanda unless that demands that you drop the other citizenship you carry. But for Rwanda, you are still welcome, and you can be. And I think anything you need advice on, again, if the embassy can be reached, I'm sure they would help you in many ways in which your wish could be fulfilled. For David Amoti, for the time being, help me to become a good leader of Rwanda, and I appreciate your connection with Rwanda, and that you think we can be of much contribution to other places beyond Rwanda, so I appreciate that. But for the time being, let's see what we can do in Rwanda. But we build on that. We make contribution to the well-being of Africa, the whole continent, but we do it best in Rwanda, and we will continue to do that. So thank you for your comments. Then again, I think somebody who asked how there's Rwanda Day, there is every day, so many things. I think you're asking how do we put all this together and make a follow-up and get things out of this. I think you are right. But some of these things continue to exist. There is the Rwanda Development Board, there is the embassy, we'll continue to have Rwanda Days. Today it was here in Chicago. We may have another time. And in fact, I remembered that the young people from Canada invited me, so I'm looking forward to visiting. So maybe you can have another Rwanda Day in Canada. So I'm looking forward to that. So, but you are right, I think your point was how do we have it better structured and something that can, bring together and channel well these energies that are in some of these forums. So I think that's a valid point, but I think we can also continue to use the different and independent setups that exist, which still, at the end of the day, it's about connecting with the people and it's about connecting them with Rwanda. So I think it provides flexibility also. It doesn't have to be one thing bringing everything together. It could be different channels, but leading to one place, and that is Rwanda, and what can be done in Rwanda. But I think you had a valid point. So the embassies, wherever they are, and these are the arrangements, and the different institutions can help to bring together all this. Rusanganwa, so a wonderful day for Rwanda Day. And as somebody, I think, if I remember somebody, one of our Minister of Foreign Affairs coined something. I think she was writing an article, Louise Mushikiwabo, and talked of a Rwanda-ful day. You know what that means? Rwanda-ful day, or Rwanda-ful something. So somebody said wonderful day, so I remembered since it is Rwanda's day, maybe it is a wonderful day. Building on what she was writing at the time. But indeed, this day is very important, bringing together Rwandans and their feelings and people's ingenuity in terms of finding what we can do for our country and for our future. So, and for writing a book and the assistance required, let me say, please get in touch with the ambassador. I'm sure he will know how to help, or he will know how to get help from wherever it can come from, for you to be able to write your book. Murangwa was talking about the wealth of Rwanda being the people of Rwanda, which I agree with entirely. That's true. That's why we invest in our people, and in doing so, even we can add more value to other resources of Rwanda. But the starting point is Rwandans themselves. So that's I agree with that.